That was weird. Hopefully, people come back because, like I said, I've been having trouble with technical difficulties. And I don't even know why I'm having to. Here we go. My live chats are now working. Um, Hopefully, people will come back. I'll wait a second or two. Um, so, um, okay, only one person on here. Thanks for returning. I'm sorry. For some reason, I had my chats. They were shut off. Hi, Mona. Um, so I had to restart it. I've been having technical difficulties in one form or another. Um, so I don't know what happened. I'm sorry, folks. My internet seems to be going crazy all of a sudden. I'm hoping I can stay on. Um, Lisa from Ohio. Hello. Hey, Pearl. Um, but you gonna settle down and relax for a little bit now? I know it's bedtime. Today's been just one crazy day. I mean, every 5 minutes something goes wrong or just goes nuts. Whether it's the internet, whether it's Oreo, whether it's just my brain, I don't know. Whether it could be it could be the weather. Hey, Rebecca. I mean, the weather here has been like last night was really screwy. Um, we thought we were going to have. I mean, at first, it's like severe thunderstorm warning until I don't know what time, and then a tornado watch until 9 p.m. yesterday. So just a lot of weird stuff. We were watching the Weather Channel and the radar. And at first, it looked like it was going to be like, here's a batch of nasty weather, here's another batch of nasty weather, and they were just going to go like separate and go around us. But no, it decided to go through us. Luckily, no tornado alarms. Just a lot of wind and rain. Hey, get out of the box. I know you smell some of your stuff in there, but just stay there. So it's it was one of those days yesterday where it was just like what, and then today it was a tornado hit Columbus, Ohio. Yeah, I know you guys get them up there, but today was just like I'm not gonna go into details because I don't want to go into details. And if you heard anything, if you were part of my live earlier today, don't bring it up. It's just what happened earlier today really caused my stress and aggravation and all that stuff to skyrocket. And just a few minutes ago, we checked my temperature because Dre feels like you feel very warm. And for me, normal is usually like 96, maybe 95. My temperature was what most people consider normal, 98. And I was like, yeah. That and the fact that I just got done cooking dinner and running around the house, picking up after dinner, and just all the different things that needs to be done at the end of the day. So I'm just kind of like, okay. I thought I just saw a comment pop up and then it disappeared. Like it's not even down here with my other comments. That's strange. But there's been a lot of different things happening. I mean, it basically it just seemed like today was that day that everything that could possibly spike my negative, the negative levels in this house or in my head or whatever, hit at once. Basically, just like literally one right after another. If it wasn't internet connections, it was just feeling like drained. So that's been one of the things that we're dealing with. Let's see here. Yes, I do have an incense burning. Um, I always burn incense at this hour of the night because it's that hour of the night that I try to calm down and um, do my best to get have the day just kind of wash away in smoke. And since not a smoker or a drug addict, marijuana addictions or anything like that, I burn incense. And I like burning the incense because when I finally go to bed one night, I don't smell like I've been sitting out in the house with mom and her cigarette smoke. So it's something that my wife likes because it's a nice fragrance. Well, it's either the incense smoke or maybe a wisp of ether, aka ghost smoke. What are you chomping on there, girl? That you probably shouldn't be. Yep, you pulled that out of the garbage, or I fell out of the garbage when I emptied it. I don't know, but get the last of my caffeine for the day in, and then I can drink. Well, this down here is very. Hey, quit trying to tear up my room. Gee, minute Christmas, dog. You are really getting into it today. Trying to pull stuff out of the garbage to play with, pulling up my floor mat. Just go play with your bone. Quit trying to chew up my stuff. But it's been like I woke up this morning and I knew as soon as I woke up that something was gonna go wrong today because I just felt like drained of energy, did not have proper sleep, which I know I didn't because of my allergies. Excuse me. Um, so it's one of those like the only thing I can say is I woke up drained and I was my mind quit doing that. Don't like doing that to you. So quit trying to chew these boxes up. You're a distraction. I wish Mama would have taken you in. Well, the first one did not make it to the net. I mean, at least it's not showing up on my on all my videos. So I decided to do a second one, and I am not even going to think about, let alone talk about what was in the first one because that probably didn't help me out today with all my feeling like I was drained and just. Oreo, do you need something besides to tear up my room? The one place in my whole house I would hope that I wouldn't have to deal with a crazy ass dog or anything like that. She is not doing crafting videos right now because she is not there. That and her craft room is kind of in major need of cleaning and straightening, and basically it's in disrepair. I'm hoping since I'm now done with this room, I might have to fix it up a little bit because somebody's trying to destroy it. Um, I'm hoping that tomorrow Jerry will feel better and I won't feel as exhausted as I did today. And we can either finish up the front room, which doesn't need much work, just needs a little bit of work. Stop it. You're really starting to get annoying. Jerry did say you can take 2 seconds to throw her in the bedroom. I'm about ready to. But you're not taking any toys in there. I'm done with her and her toys on my bed. It's really annoying. But yeah, we're hoping that part of us is hoping that as soon as we get to Colorado and get everything set up, that she'll feel energized enough to start doing crafting videos. Um, so there's like trying to do her crafting videos, trying to get everything clean. Well, trying to get everything cleaned up here in this place so we can put it back on the market and hopefully sell it quickly and get out to Colorado before um, May. That's what I'm hoping. So there's that. Like I said, there's a lot of hopes and dreams for when we hit Colorado and get everything situated. Um, because what? I got nothing for. Ow! Get out. Oversized woman. Now she thinks I'm gonna play. I'm gonna want to play even though. Would you quit messing with shit? I hope that box didn't open up because that's gonna be a pain in the ass to clean. She hasn't been here in here all day, and I've been in here cleaning it up and whatnot. And now she's like literally trying to tear shit apart. I've already had a bad day. I don't need you to amplify it before I go to bed. Gee, many Christmas. Usually I will not do this if the dog is being like this, but today's been one of those days where it's like one negative thing after another negative thing after another negative thing, and then I thought I calmed down, and then this monstrosity. But anyhow, uh, let's see here. I'll just say that was supposed. I'll just say that we support you. Things that happened this afternoon should never have happened, and I'm glad you were home. Um, Pearl, I don't want to talk about it. So don't bring it up. Don't try to bring it up. Don't try to whatever. I just leave it as is. Let the sleeping dogs lie as they are. Um, but give me 1 second because hi Simone's girl. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Yeah, you're going in with Mama. Come on. Nope. Wrong direction. Get in there. Get. Yeah, I'm done. No, she's done. I'm done with it. No. Sorry, folks. Oreo was pushing the wrong buttons, and Daddy's not in the mood to deal with her shenanigans. But this, like I was saying, this week and today have been just like, well, I shouldn't say the week because it was a fairly good week until, well, yesterday with my sleeping problems because of my allergies and whatnot, and then this morning waking up feeling like death warmed over. Literally felt like I was just a walking bag of meat. Um, didn't feel like I had any energy. The only reason why I even got up out of bed was it was already 10:30. My alarm did not wake me up at 9:30 when I went, or 9:45, which I have it set for to wake up and take medicines and just get my day going. Um, if this situation that basically happened last night continues, um, I will call my I will either call my primary or been trying to think. I've been trying to get to a different primary because I don't think my doctor is doing an adequate job, or what should be an adequate job. I mean, this whole thing about, oh yeah, let me send you to a specialist about your ADHD. Oh well, let's see here. I'm 52. I've been living with it all my freaking life. I don't think I need a specialist. I just need something to help mellow, get it under control. But, you know, things are what they are. Yeah, I was, until, well, nobody got me. I'm not upset anymore. I was more upset when I did that first video. But Betty, you're poking into areas that I don't want to deal with. It's not my problem. It's something that me and Jerry talked about, and we got it all dealt out with and understand each other, and then that's all that matters. Um, Roberta, yes, I do complain a lot about my dog, but I still love my dog. It's just she can be very annoying, especially when it's this time of night. I'm ready to go to bed. She should be in bed by now, but I didn't want. Okay, let's take a step. I'm going to say this right now, and this is the only time I'm going to say it. If you continue to try to push the wrong buttons and piss off the bear, I will just remove you from my channel because I don't need it. If that's all you're coming on here for is to see how mad you can make me, on a day that I'm already up, I've already had my moment of being upset. I don't need it anymore. It's not worth my time. I am not going to air out any more laundry, and I am just going to be done. I'll be done with you people. I'll be done with those of you who are trying to get me to be negative. I know you might not think your comments are negative, but they are. Especially when I've already said it multiple times, I don't want us to talk about certain subjects. And since you don't know my relationship with my dog or my wife, you have no grounds to basically make comments about those two entities. Yes, I will say people, because Oreo is starting to show more and more human quality than I've seen in any other dog. So let's just leave it alone. Uh, oh, she gets treated with love and respect and kindness all day long. We play with her. We feed her some high quality foods. Um, so I mean, you worrying about Oreo is just, since you don't know what happens behind closed doors or off camera or anything like that, you don't have a say. Simple as that. You coming in here when she's in here misbehaving, and I shush her. I send her to her mama. No, that doesn't mean I don't love her. Doesn't mean I mistreat her. It just means it's nap time and she's getting, or not nap time, bedtime, and she's getting annoying. So if you don't like how I am with her, how my reactions are with her annoyance, that's not my problem, boo. Because I can tell you one thing: we don't beat this dog, we don't hurt this dog, we feed her, we show her all kinds of kindness. We're always getting her favorite bones, her favorite treats and toys, and you know, I have a pretty good sized box um, that was still intact from Amazon, and I took it and I put all her toys, all her extra treats, all her extra paraphernalia in there, so I know where it is, and if she eats She finishes one bone, I come in here and I get her a new one. So, don't even try to go there. Just don't. I'm either going to go off on you, or you're just not going to be on this channel because you're not hearing me. You're just seeing what you see without knowing what actually goes on in this house, and makes a assumption. And like I've heard from many a good person, you don't make when you make an assumption of one person, you make an ass out of yourself and that other person. And the world's got enough assholes, so we don't need to be assuming anything. It's one of the biggest things I hate is when people assume shit. Because, like, are you sure that person is that way? Are you sure that person is beating their dog? Are you sure? Are you absolutely positive beyond a shadow of a doubt that that dog is not being loved or treated with dignity or given everything it needs or wants and then some? Then you just assuming you know what's going on. Anyhow, it is Friday night. Just barely 8:30. I'm starting to get a little tired. That's probably why I'm getting cranky too. I'm just like the dog. It's time for bedtime. Take me to bed. No, actually, it's more like I am tired of people. I'm tired of people treating me like a doormat, like I'm stupid or something. No, no. Actually, I'm more on the spectrum of can't even remember the word. It wasn't really autistic. It was something else. But I'm on the spectrum, which is like, what do you mean by the spectrum? It's like, well, you're not totally an idiot, but you're not a genius. You're somewhere in between. Okay, whatever that's supposed to mean. This is supposed to make me feel better. But I really don't care what people think about me. I am who I am, and if people don't like it, well, jump off the bandwagon. You don't have to be on here to watch things and make assumptions and try to make me feel like an ass or anything like that. You don't like the way I look, you don't like the way I talk, you don't like my subjects. All you're here to do is spy on me so you can go running back to the negative headquarters of the internet and, you know, blab your opinions or whatnot. Oh, Jay's talking to her dog. But I mean, yeah, I just saw a bunch of stuff fly off my little heart down here in the comment section, and I like the hearts and whatnot. But when I see what looks like laughy faces or stuff like that, that's fine. If I make you laugh, I don't care. It's great. I feel like I accomplished something because you laughed. But if you're laughing because you think I am the person you assume that I am, well, you're laughing more at yourself than me. Because I just, you know. But anyhow, um, oof, crazy day, crazy day. Um, I will have to say out of today's events, it did bring me and Jerry closer to an understanding on how to deal with certain things. And well, what basically happened this afternoon, um, I realized that yeah, I'm partially at fault because I left my door unlocked, my arcade door. But the person who walked through that arcade door without being announced or let in or anything that should have been what should have happened. Well, let's just say she won't be doing that again. Um, because even if I forget to lock my Arcadia door, um, the moment I realize it's not, well, I should have realized, but I was so in tune in my book. But the moment I realize who that person is and it's not a family member, um, yeah, they're going to be either escorted out of my house by the police or escorted out of the house by the point of a sword because I'm not, no, I'm not kosher with that kind of shit. Because I'm not mentioning names or exact events. Well, fun plans for the weekend. Um, well, my plans are because I took yesterday off. Yeah, I took yesterday off and most of today off to relax and recoup some of my energy. And now I understand what Jerry Ann means about the spoon theorem, um, theory, whatever you want to call it. My plans for the weekend is to basically work as hard as or as much hard and as much as I can to fix up my house to prepare it for going back on the market. So, to me, fun is a relative term because it really depends on the level of enjoyment, and because I am basically working as hard and as diligently as possible to clean up my house and get it ready for that event. Um, my joy for the weekend would be um, just playing my games or spending time with my wife. I'm actually hoping that maybe this weekend I can get Jerry up out of bed and into the living room for a couple hours so we can enjoy a dinner and then movies. Something we've been wanting to see on the big screen that we haven't gotten to go see to at the theater. Let's see here. We only have two rooms left that needs to be cleaned up and whatnot, unless I go to agree with Jerry Ann and rearrange our bedroom to the way it was a couple years ago. Is the front room we're setting it up to look like a faux bedroom, um, and then her craft room has to be cleaned up and picked up and whatnot. So you know that's basically the two rooms that we know that has to be redone or cleaned up. The bedroom, if I have the strength and energy and whatnot, and Jerry has the strength and energy, we're gonna go ahead and yeah, we'll rearrange the bedroom. So right now we do not have the expense or finances to go out to have a nice dinner. We've been using most of our money to basically pay off our bills. Get our bills paid off. So when we leave here, that we either have very little to no debt to deal with, or the ratio or the amount that we still owe is has been dropped. So we don't have to spend as much money doing that. Sorry. Let's see here. Once you have it ready, are you going to give a tour to your subscribers? There is a good possibility that once we get everything done, um, we'll do a tour for our subscribers. Um, this room, which I actually have, I'm gonna say about 99% done. that I can do because there's no place for it to go, and at least it looks cleaned up and whatnot. Is this room? I have this room like as organized and as clean as possible. I know some of you are looking over my one shoulder going, how can that be clean? Well, see, the thing is, we don't have a linen closet. We don't have no place to really store our linens. So this right here is basically two different king size um, quilts, or what are we going to call them? The black and white one used to be on our bed until we had an accident, until there was an accident that happened, and then I got it cleaned up and whatnot. I just haven't redone it because lately me and Jerry have been basically kicking off what we have on our bed, which is a very small quilt, which was originally for a queen size and a sheet. Um, and then the quilt underneath it, which is a matelassé, was basically on my leather click clack couch, um, flipped over so the dog couldn't mess it up. You flip it over, it's just all white. And of course, under that, which you can't really see, let me see if we can do that. That black box is basically a fireproof file box. So all our important paperwork and whatnot is in there. And then, heck, I'll do this as slowly as I can. Let me just turn you around so I can see what's going on. All right, good. Did it work? Did it work? Yeah, okay. So even though some people might consider that a mess, that's all stuff. Well, the bottom box down there with the blue tape on it is got all Oreos stuff in it, and then the rest of those boxes of stuff. The rest of that stuff over there is stuff that's going to Colorado, including two different cameras, old laptop computer, and then we've got my apothecary, some of my apothecary there, my Filipino dresser, which has got more apothecary stuff and stuff that was in my old desk, as well as my little setup up there. You guys can bitch and moan all you want, I don't care. And then this is more apothecary stuff, and then stuff that's going to Colorado. And you can tell that I've been working at packing basically everything on my bookcase. And I'm sorry about the wobbles. That's in my hand. And of course the top of this one dresser, which has got my water fountain and a few other things, and then my actual desktop, which I try to clean it up as much as possible because I use it every day. And then of course stuff that's hanging off our door. That all the way to that chair is basically either camping stuff or stuff that's going with us to Colorado. And then we get back to this corner, which there's the three sets of sheets, and then there's another set of sheet on top of a mattress protector. And then, of course, this foot locker is full of bedding materials in one form or another. And then this little pile right here is, except for the two things on top of this box, is basically either yard sale stuff, or not yard sale, giveaway, or I don't know what. But then there's, that little table. So, common flip. All right. So that's basically what's going on here in this room. Now, I'm hoping when we get her craft room done and the front room done, we'll take some video to post up on both our websites. The kitchen, living room, dining area, which is basically this big main room that's outside of this room, and basically the space between this hallway and mom's doors to her room, are basically used constantly. So they're constantly being cleaned, dirtied, clean, dirty. So I have to keep up with that. Otherwise, the house is pretty much need to vacuum the floor in here, but it's showable, but not showable because of the two rooms that need to be fixed up. I mean, our room is lived in, the bathroom is used constantly, so once a week, once or twice a week, I go through kitchen, living room, dining room, bathroom to basically clean to keep them clean, and then every so often when it starts getting dirty in here, I'll spruce up in here. Same with the bedroom. Right now, the bedroom has not been touched in a long time, so it's in need of dusting and sweeping and mopping and picking up and all that. So there's the rooms that are in constant use are the ones that I try to focus my cleaning on. The rooms that are not constantly in constant use or does not need a constant taking care of, which is basically my office because I keep it pretty clean. Um, I don't know about mom's side of the house; she's been doing it on her own, but once her craft space in the front room are done, all I have to do is just go through each room once a week, or yeah, once a week. Take a set of rooms or a room or two, go through them, see what I have to do, and if there's nothing to be done, yay, my job is done. I can go do whatever. Special project with Jerry, sitting around watching movies with Jerry, whatever Jerry needs. You know. So I noticed a couple comments want to pop up while I was giving you the spin around here. Um, what rooms do you have left to organize? Keep organized before you. Okay. Hope you get some time to relax and have fun. Things are things you enjoy. I do every day. One of the things that I've learned in my witchcraft for self care is every day we need to take time to ourselves for ourselves to do whatever we think is necessary for self care. Now, some people think going to the spa or going on a shopping trip or things like that is self care. No, that's not true. Self care is basically just doing something to help promote your physical, spiritual, and mental health. Whether it's a walk in the woods, whether it's peaceful music to meditate to, or in my case, turning off all my lights except for my water feature, the Himalayan sea salt, and then I have this one lamp over here that flickers like a firelight, a fireplace. And I love that. And so I can turn off all my lights. The room gets really dark, except for the three lights, and I can just sit back and you know bring myself inwards and try to deal with any inner problems, inner turmoil. Um, so yeah, that's that's one of the many things that I do. Let's see here. Like I said, Lisa, going out for dinner might be a little bit difficult at this point in time. Yeah, it gets fuzzy every so often. I think that's the Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi struggling to keep signal going. Um, we have had those vacuum bag storage systems, and they didn't work so well for us. Either they didn't want to stay vacuumed, or they wanted to um, just slowly let out the air. Um, so yeah, I we've done that, and for one reason or another, the bag just started losing their ability. Um, my new computer, I don't have a new computer. I have this very old laptop behind me in a bag, and then I have my computer um, in the living room, which is one of the best computers we've had. Um, so I don't have a new computer, so I don't know what you're talking about. Let's see. Well, first we got to get the camper up here, and that's probably gonna be sometime in April. I'm gonna wring that dog's neck. I don't know why she wants out of the bedroom. Probably because she was trying to find me, but whatever. Let's see here. Does it bother you that your mother is in Diane's live stream chatting? Um, no, don't. Because whatever my mom decides to do is for her own whatever's. Knowing my mom though, if she is in Diane's chat, she is basically trying to stand up for us. Not only me and Jerry, but us as a family, because she did use a lot of information that Diane gained through trying to be nice to my mom, and basically turned around and stabbed us in the back. But I don't. Whatever mom decides to do, that's mom's choice. She's not my wife. You know, I'm her son. I'm her caretaker. I can't demand my mom not to go and deal with Diane or be on Diane's channel or whatever that. Um, that and I would have to go investigate to see if it really is my mom or not, because I think my mom has literally told me that she basically gave up on Diane because of Diane's negativity. And my mom did have last time I got involved in it. Mom actually wasn't there. Mom was actually asleep, and somebody basically pirated or made up a name similar to my mom's, and you know try to get in the middle of stuff. So I don't concern myself with that. That it's her choice. Okay, Roberta, I don't know what you're talking about. Um, but we were using. If you're talking about the vacuum seal bags, vacuum seal storage bags, yeah, we were using name brand products. Um, so yeah. Let's see here. Self care is important. So glad you are doing this. I'll be honest with you, Rebecca. If I had not found this particular book, and I don't remember if I found it on my own or if somebody suggested it to me, but it has helped me tremendously. Um, just today was one of those days that, like I said, because of the way I woke up or the way I slept last night, feeling like death warmed over and whatnot. You know, today was just one of my bad days. Um, so yeah, I'm glad I got this book. Let's see here. Okay. One of the things that I'm looking forward to, but not looking forward to, is what Jerry Ann does with the camper. Um, because it's one of those things where it's like, yes, she is getting it, or we're getting it from one of her friends off of YouTube. Now I don't know if Mona's still on or not, but um, I know just from the little conversations that I've had with Mona, that it was a decision from her, a decision that her father made, to give it to us. It is his camper trailer that he hardly uses because I don't know if they already had one or what the full deal was, but I how do I say this? I'm thankful. I mean, I have no words to fully put out there to thank her, because it's one of those things where it's like, oh my god, I never ever thought anybody would offer up a trailer, let alone actually just say we're giving it to you. No time to think, no time to argue with the person. It's just like, are you sure? And thank you very much. It. I tell you what, if I had been wiser with my money at a younger age, and somehow had the money to have my oh, I'm not getting off subject, right? If I had the money to own, or already pre-own, um, gave me a trailer, I would probably turn around and give that trailer to somebody else that I know that would like to have one so they can have it for themselves, for their own usage and whatnot. Oreo, knock it off! Jackie, stop barking. Wow. I've only been on here about 45 minutes and whatnot. Sounds like my dog is demanding me to get off to deal with her, which the only thing I'm gonna do is run her outside and put her put her to bed. But like a lot of different animals, especially young ones, they don't have patience, and when they want something, they get awfully demanding. Now, at this time of day, at this time of night, because my mom's already in bed, um, because if my mom realizes the dog is basically locked up, and she can go in her room and try to get some sleep, that's what she'll do. But yeah, I guess it should be winding down and getting ready to jump off. But hey Jerry, you been watching the channel and paying attention to what I'm saying? Love her to bits. But sometimes it's like I'm tired of you know, hey, the dog wants you. Get off your. And then she's also telling me not to let you guys get me upset when she's the one who's getting me upset right now. Ah! Um, but it's not her. I really don't think it's her. I think she's getting upset because the dog is going bonkers in the bedroom, and I'm about to go in there and give her a what for. No, I'm not gonna beat her. I'm just gonna. Oh, I know that's marriage. I've been dealing with it for 20. See, we've gotten married in 2000. We got together in 99. So yeah, it's been about 25 years of being together. Um, no, it's not just marriage. I know Jerry, if she was more mobile and she wasn't feeling icky today, she would deal with the dog herself, which, you know, yeah. But I mean, there's a whole lot of things behind the story of how Oreo ended up with us. And yes, at first See, here's the thing. I'm going to tell you this story real quick, and then I'm getting off. We had somebody bring a dog by to so we can see it, and it was a cute pup. I mean, really cute dog. Um, and that evening after the dog was taken back to its or taken to its owner or whatnot, um, I was a little upset. And Jay asked me what's wrong. I said, man, I've been wanting a dog for so long, but at this point in time, I even said this. See, at this point in time, I don't see how we can handle a dog between her illness, um, me being gone most of the day because I was working at the time, and just the overall cost of a dog. Well, Jerry didn't hear me out. All right, she didn't hear the parts of why I didn't want a dog. Well, a day or so later, I come home, um, and Jerry was sitting in the room, Mom was sitting in the room, and Jerry had a blanket over her lap, which is about normal for her when it's cold. And I came in, and Jerry goes, "How would you like to meet your new daughter?" And I just went, "What?" Because I'm like, we've been trying to get pregnant for years, but I know, medical reasons why we can't. Um, so Jerry removed the blanket on her lap, and there's Oreo as a baby, pretty much, sitting on her lap. And she looked up at me, and I just went, "Man, I can't fight that." So that's how we ended up with Oreo. And, I was getting mad because, uh, you know, for a while everything was okay, but then I was getting mad because, like, you need to take her out. You need to do this. You gotta, just basically all the different things that you gotta do to take care of a puppy before going to bed. Well, I was like, wait a minute. When did I become the one who had to take care of everything? You know, it's like I told you why I didn't want the dog. I told you I didn't think it was gonna. I didn't think we can take care of it, and well, I now basically am caring for a dog. And it's not like I'm gonna get rid of the dog because no, oh no, 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 no. There's no, no. Sorry. Once an animal gets in, or yeah, pretty much once an animal gets into a house and becomes part of the family, that's it. But the thing is I was like, okay, that night that the puppy ended up being in the house, I was like, okay, so what are we naming her? And Jenny and my mom go, oh, we've already named her Oreo. And I went, now I can understand because she's got the black and white, but she's got the brown like a shepherd, German shepherd. It's like, oh no, I don't know. I mean, I think she needs something a little bit more, feminine power type name. And Jerry goes, okay, well, what would you name her? And I'm like, well, she's female. I'm into the Norse deities and whatnot, Norse mythology. I was like, Freya, because she was, as a puppy, very loving and very in tune to our emotions and whatnot. So I named her Freya. That's how we ended up with Oreo Freya Henson. Interesting mix, but okay. But the thing is, it's like, Jerry's like, but I got it for you. Like, no, 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 no. You got it for yourself. But yeah, I will take responsibility and care for her. Yeah, I'm sorry. And then we're thinking that, well, at least we talked about it, and I hope things wait until we get to Colorado because Mom would have a royal fit if we had two dogs in the house. But Jerry was talking about getting a little sister for Oreo, and I was like, not another dog. No, I don't think I can handle two dogs. But I've been wanting a cat for a couple weeks to a month. Don't know why. Probably because I've seen so many adorable kitten um, videos. And there was one I saw not too long ago. It's with a black cat. Now, I want a black cat, and it has nothing to do with witchcraft or anything like that. I just think black cats are cool looking and interesting. And well, I saw this video where it definitely was a kitten, but she was like, she had shoved herself down in between the couch cushions and spun herself around somehow. But it was like one of those. You can see the little cat's nose and eyes sticking up out of the cushion, out between the cushions. It's like, I am not coming out for anything. How about a cup of coffee? Coffee? Okay. Like, I'm sorry. But anyhow, I am going to let you guys go so I can deal with this mess and whatnot. So I will see you probably Sunday. So until then, you guys have a good weekend. Enjoy yourselves. Bye.